they're like, okay, wait, no, like one more. Oh no, go this way.
All right, Tracy, tell me how you're feeling right now.
Amazing. We did it.
Tell me about Hospital Corner.
It was so rad.
Aw.
Yeah, such a beautiful climb.
Mm.
Only a few rain sprinkles, and yeah, it was beautiful. And there are hummingbirds.
Oh my gosh, so many hummingbirds.
Yeah.
How have you been looking forward to this climb? Why did you want to do this climb, and how does it feel to finally do it?
So I've been. Yeah, do you see the
There's a
hummingbird?
hummingbird right behind you.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh.
So I've been looking at the climb for years and years, and I always wanted to do it because I thought it looked rad. It's on the cover of the taupe of the book, and I wanted to wait until I felt like I was ready to on-site and lead it, and so that's sort of what I did. So I've been kind of waiting to do it, and I meant to get on it a couple months ago, and there was a big line and didn't do it, so I just sort of thought that this weekend would be a good weekend, and I had a great partner, so thank you so much. And feeling good.
Oh, how long have you been preparing for it?
I don't know. I mean, it depends how you look at it, but I don't know. I've been trying to like be methodical about being better at climbing probably for about the last 5 years or so. But it took me a long time to feel really comfortable on lead, particularly leading trad. So even when I was leading slightly harder sport stuff, it was still really scary for me to lead trad, and I would frequently take and have a little anxiety attack, and it's been feeling really good lately. So just trying to get a lot of mileage on more moderate stuff has helped a lot, and having great partners.
Oh, Tracy, I have to say, when I was like belaying you and watching you, I mean, you look so graceful and so elegant.
So much,
I mean, you didn't look like you were like pumped at all. You were just like floating up there.
Yeah.
What was going through your head, and like, how did you do that? How do you think, how were you able to float up the rock?
It didn't feel like floating from my perspective, but it didn't feel like I was ever gonna fall or like I was cruxing out or anything like that. I was just trying to think of doing one move at a time and one sequence at a time, and kind of not thinking about the whole thing, but just sort of what's in front of me. And I did have a thought in my head at one point of like, oh, I can just take, maybe I should say take, and I sort of shoved that down, and I thought, well, it looks okay, and I'm super protected here, clean fall, so just kind of suck it up and go.
You didn't yell take once.
No, didn't yell take.
Oh my gosh. So you were able to like push that thought out of your head, and that's what took you up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have to believe.
Yeah, exactly. You totally believe. Wow, a lot of trust, a lot of faith.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
just trust that it would be okay. That like if I fell there, it would be fine. I probably wasn't gonna fall. So that was sort of what was going through my mind.
But mainly a lot of trust in yourself, right? I mean, you've been practicing, you've been like preparing yourself for this.
Yeah, definitely.
So you just have to trust that you can do it.
Yeah. Exactly. And that helps too, knowing that you've put in the work to be there and feel like you are, I don't know, like you've done all of the work and all of the mental work as well as the physical side, and the technical stuff to like feel like you're supposed to be on that route. So
okay, I have one more question, Tracy. How has climbing helped you off the wall?
I think it's helped me gain perspective. When I first started climbing, I was working as a public defender, and I had just started working as a public defender, and it was incredibly challenging, just working 60-70 hours a week, feeling super stressed out all the time. Like that was my whole entire world. And while that's super amazing, and there are some people that can continue to do that work like at that intensity for their whole career, so many people burn out. And so I sort of found climbing as like a balance to that stress, and a way for me to kind of be creative and be in the moment. And it's the, to this day, it's like the one thing that'll take my mind away from all the other stressful things that I have to do in my life. So that's sort of how I fell in love with climbing and why I'm so addicted.
Okay, I lied. I have one more question. mean, off the wall. I mean, you're also climbing with your family.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
amazing with your 2 kids and your husband too.
Yeah.
I mean, how does it feel to share something so like incredible,
I
you know,
think
with the
it's
people that you love?
I mean, I think it's great. It's like a way for us to have adventures together and share space and just sort of share experiences together. And I think that the kids may not see this right now, but I think when they're a little bit older, they're going to think that we were so cool. At least I hope.
They already
and,
think you're cool.
and yeah, it's just like, it's lovely to be able to share that and to take them on the adventures too. And I'm looking forward to when the kids are a little bit older and we can, you know, do things like this, go on multi-pitch adventures and sort of just enjoy being outdoors. If they're into it. If they're not into it, if they decide they hate climbing, that's okay too. I'll support them whatever they want to do. But it's also nice, you know, spending time with my husband Tim and getting to go out on adventures with him when the kids are with their grandparents or somebody else watching them. So
Yeah, I mean, Tracy, I'm just in awe of your work-life balance.
yeah.
I mean, and I
Yeah.
think climbing really encouraged you and it helped you to
Absolutely.
do that.
Yeah. The other thing I'll say too is that like it's been really great getting to know all of these wonderful women who in the last couple of years through the gym and going on adventures with them, and like I just feel like my life is so much richer because of it.
Aww. Any last thoughts?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Yay.
Do